Hello, everyone. Welcome. My name is Dene, and I am a channel medium. I have received a message today about the new energy that is coming in. And as I explained in my video that I did a couple days ago, what they are doing is just downloading the story into me, so that with a lot of the information. That's not to say that I will not be doing future trans channeling, because it will depend on the information that is coming in, how new it is, and how high the frequency is, in order for me to just receive it that quickly. Anyway, the message that they are bringing today is, with this new energy that is coming in, um, to be very aware and not get too caught up in the expectation of how you want it to be. You may have been wishing for something to come for a very, very long time. I know for me, I have had a feeling that there is something coming for a very, very long time, a really big energy. And it feels like we are at that point to where that is about to arrive. And the message that I'm receiving is to not get too caught up in the expectation of what you believe it should be, of what that energy should be, of what that reward should be, of what that gift should be. You are being asked to remain open minded, because the divine is much more aware of what is best for you than your human self is. So you may find that when this energy comes into you, you may feel that you don't recognize it. And it is because you are being guided to take a direction that you did not know that you could take. They're saying that your dreams are much too small for the purpose that you are here for. So they're wanting you to just allow it to unfold itself in whatever way it is, with the expectation that it is for your highest and greatest good, that it is within alignment of your purpose and alignment with your heart energy, because that is what we are aligning with now. So if we hold on to that intention that we are Arakatai Skinai Arataya Toshkatai Nikaya Rananai Dikaya Toranai Katai Toranai Katai Toranai Katai Irikatai Arikatai Arikitai. Okay. We must remain in alignment with our heart energy. So connecting with that heart energy, especially if you are feeling overwhelmed in any way, if you are feeling underwhelmed, if you are feeling disappointed, if you are feeling off center, if you are feeling in any way that you are not in alignment and sitting within an energy of peacefulness, if you feel any type of anxiety, of fear, of any energy that feels that it's takes you out of your skin, they are saying to come back into that heart energy and to align with your heart energy, to bring that energy into, and alignment is the best word that they want to use for that, to bring that energy into alignment with your soul purpose. Because you are here on a soul purpose. Although you are here in a human experience, you are here on a soul purpose. And we have great purpose, is what I am told. However, a lot of us may have been misguided in the finality of that purpose, or the extent of that purpose in some way. They're being really evasive with this energy, like they don't want to um, guide you or lead you or mislead you or misguide you, is what they're saying, in any particular direction. Because there are a lot of people on social media that are saying what this energy is and what it's going to be like and what is coming for you. And what I am being told is that we are being asked to remain very, very open to any and all energies that want to enter our field, to continue to align ourselves They're saying not even to align ourselves to the energy, to align ourselves to our heart. And as we align ourselves to our heart energy, that allows that flow of energy to be able to move through our body. And what is in alignment with our heart energy will move toward us and will stay with us, so to speak. And the rest of it will flow through us and be anchored into, sorry, and will be anchored into the earth for possibly future use, or for others that are more in alignment with that energy, that will pick up codes that will help them to move more toward their purpose. Wow. I'm really yawning, and you guys, I have to tell you as well, I'm recording this on June 26th, and it probably won't be released for a few days because I have videos already on my channel that I have released. And okay, they're saying June 29th. June 29th is when I'm going to release this video. So there's something about June 29th. As well, to when you need to align with this energy and be in this heart energy. Whenever you're seeing this, my readings are always timeless, and your team brings you to them whenever you need to receive the energy, whenever you need to be in alignment with this energy, whenever you are in alignment with this energy. You do not come into contact with my videos unless you are in alignment with the energy. Okay, so there is something about this new moon energy that is an extension of this. And I had some really, I want to say, profound dreams over the last few days, and I'm not able to reveal everything that they showed me within those dreams. They told me I could not reveal them, not even revealed them to my husband. But they're very profound dreams of that guides that came to me, and we are being asked to really trust, and to find out where we are not trusting, if there is any doubt in our belief, to continue to align within that heart energy in order to magnify the trust, in order to magnify that love energy, to be able to attract to us what it is that is needing to attract to us right now. And they're saying needing because as we are in alignment with that energy, in order for all of, because this is a group, although we're on a soul journey, it is also a group with what is happening within this energy, the purpose of what is happening within this energy. I've noticed there's a lot of codes that are coming out. Like I've noticed my hands and things, and they're bringing a lot of codes to me. And even the energy that's coming, a couple of times I've been broke out of what I'm doing with light language, where they just totally come in with the light language. And I really feel that the Arcturians are coming in really, really strongly over the last little while for me, which isn't something that I really found I had. I did have some, but I have really found them to be really, really present lately, that Arcturian energy. And the Arcturians are very much with technology. They have a lot to do with technology. So this may have something to do with technology as well. Something that is coming in, some new technology, something in that respect. But over the last few days, my dreams have been really, really profound. And in the new moon, the night before, I had a really profound dream that I'm not able to reveal at this point. But I was so exhausted in the afternoon that I went and laid down at 2 o'clock, and I went into trance, into receiving codes, light codes, and information. And I I was aware of what was happening, but I was not able to come out of trance. I was just there receiving all of these visions and all of this information that was just falling into me. And 3 hours, 3 hours I was like that. And Glenn came in and he's like, "Are you okay? Like, what's going on?" And I could hardly even focus on him at that point even, and that was 3 hours that had been happening. So there's some really powerful energy. If any of you experienced during the new moon, the 26th or the 25th, like the 25th, today's the 26th, 25th was the new moon. If any of you experienced anything like that, please write it in the comments, because I am really, really interested in that and interested in what happened. And it was for 3 hours in the afternoon, I was locked. And I've had that happen to me before when I went through upgrades when they have brought me different information. And I haven't had it happen to me for a while now, but it was really profound and it was really in depth with the information that they were bringing to me. And they've been bringing me a lot of information within my dreams as well. So the fact that they had me lay down and kind of um, move into a trance like stage in the in between to be able to receive all of this information told me how very powerful it was and how my body needed time to absorb it. Because not all of it, I'm still not aware of all of it that they brought to me. And Archangel Michael brought to me in my last message that I did, that we would be channeling in new ways and receiving information in new ways. And I had received that channeling on June 25th in the morning. And I put that out in the evening because I was in that trance. I couldn't even edit my video and get it out. And then today, as I was preparing, I have an appointment this afternoon. They told me that I needed to come on and talk to you about what is happening within the energies. And they want you to be um, aware, and they want you to, at the same time, be unaware. They want you to be open. They want you to be heart centered. They want you to move into your heart so that you attract your heart's desires. And to move into your heart, you can simply listen to like a beautiful piece of music. Like for me, it's these flutes. I absolutely love these flutes. And you can put your hand over your heart so that you really feel your heart. I've also been really, really attracted to the gold energy. I typically wear a lot of silver here. I don't typically wear gold. But yesterday when I did my channeling and when I was in trance, I was wearing a gold locket from my grandmother. It's antique. And I also was receiving information in my dreams from the ancients. So there is something about ancestral energy that is coming forward as well, coming into purpose of where it is in divine timing, of where it is that you are meant to do now for something within your divine lineage that you have been working through and that your lineage has been working through. And there's a lot to do with, over the last few months, they have been bringing me a lot to do with, like, the experiments with the Anunnaki and different things like that as well. I've had the dragon energy come forward that have been released within the earth. There's some big things that are definitely coming, and if you're on my channel and you're listening to this, I'm not going to say that you think I'm a crazy lady, because you wouldn't be here listening if you thought I was a crazy lady. You are obviously resonating with this, and it is time for all of us to stop thinking that we are crazy and that we are misfits, because we are not. We are unique. We are plugged in. We are in touch with what is happening around us. And those of you that are here, I'm not even going to say if you're here, because obviously you're here. I'm talking to you. Those of you that are here viewing this now, you are ready. There is something that is coming. There is a new energy that is coming that the divine wants us to really be open to, and not to have a huge expectation, because what they're saying is that there is a build that you may have. And they talked about this when I did my channeling yesterday, that there is a surprise on the way. And I said, oh, I hope it's not scary. But what they're saying is the initial landing of the energy may seem like a surprise, okay? And it may seem very different than what our expectation was of it. And to really remain open to changes, to remain open to belief changes, to what we thought we knew. Um, just be open to new energy, to new information, to new historical information, they're saying. Wow, historical information. Okay, so something is going to be revealed that is going to come as a surprise for us, and something that we may not feel really comfortable in hearing, but it is going to lead us more into our power in holding on to our own truth and authenticity. It feels like it is going to humble us. It is going to humble us. Okay. So what they're saying for those that have a really high opinion of themselves and think that they have all the answers, that they may find that they do not. And as a channel medium, all I can do is channel the information through. And they told me this a long time ago, to not get stuck in just saying what I believed, but to bringing the information that they are channeling through me, and to allow myself to be able to absorb that information, to channel it and then allow myself to absorb it. Because if I have an opinion about it, if I have a belief about it, it will make my channelings biased. And that's interesting, because they told me that a while back. They want me to be unbiased. So they want me to be neutral in my channelings. And yet, as a medium and as someone that receives from the other side, our bias is what brings the message. But they're saying there's a difference. Okay, this is fascinating. They're saying there's a difference in how we receive information as a medium, like in messages from past loved ones, and as we see it within our mind's eye, then how we receive it as a channel medium, as a claircognizant channel. Because as a claircognizant channel, you just have a knowing, you just receive that. And what they're saying with that knowing is that we have to put aside our ego even more, because we have to be prepared to just bring the message in the way that it is intended, in a very neutral way, in order for others to form their own opinion, their own belief, in order for them to be able to remember their own experience, to remember it through their own, they're saying experience, but lifetimes, but to recall it in a way. I know what they're saying, but I don't know how to explain it. Spirit, I have to explain this. Just give me a minute. Can you please stop? Just bring the information in, just so my brain can kind of settle. Just for a minute, please. Thank you. So what they're saying is that they want this information to come in a very neutral way. So the channels that are bringing this information in a very neutral way, you may find people may hear it in a different way. People may receive it in a different way. They may feel it in a different way. Because what is happening while this information is coming in this new, unbiased, neutral way, is for each one of us to learn to form our own opinion, our own belief, our own truth. What is our truth around that? To not be told what our truth is. but to be able to form our own truth, to be able to feel our own belief, to feel the resonance of the information. Okay, that's big. So, what they're saying to me basically in short form is that I'm just going to be informing you with no bias of what is right or wrong or good or bad. Okay. And what they're saying is those of us that have moved into a state of balance of the duality and the polarities of understanding that concept, which is a really, you can't really explain that concept to everybody. You just have to get it. You just have to get it. Because there is a line of discernment um, when we talk about some of the things that have happened that created what we consider to be evil on this planet. Okay? And that is a biased opinion through what we have been taught. But it also goes back, way back into history with a lot of the experiments and things that have happened, which are continuing and have been continuing for a very, very long time here upon this planet. And I'm not going to get into particulars of that. But it has to do with the mixing of the energies of DNA, the conflict, the different. It's very apparently scientific and technical, which is why the Arcturians are here. Okay, so why the Arcturians are here. Yes, I see you. Very clearly. Okay, I don't know how much further I can go with this message, you guys, but what they are saying is that they want you to be very, very open to not put an opinion on or an expectation on what is happening, to remain very, very neutral, heart centered, and to check in with your heart on a regular basis. Okay? So I hope this makes sense to you guys. I feel like I've been rambling somewhat, but that is what they are bringing to me, and I no longer am going to apologize because when they are bringing me this information and asking me to record it and put it out, I believe that this is with great purpose. And there is a reason that they are asking me to do this, because I am the channel to deliver it in a way that someone will understand it and they will receive the message in the way that it is intended to be received. So thank you for your support. I'm sending you so much love and wishing you joy and abundance, peace within this energy as you tap into your own heart. May you find that. And may you always remember to let love be your guide.